Interesting that you bring up the fake punt, which again was, I believe, when it was 24/7, instead of punting and playing defense and making the whole field be what Kansas City needed. Right in the middle of his own territory, he went for it, didn't work out. Then an avalanche started that it was also exacerbated by a fumble on an ensuing kickoff, and then so on and so forth. But to me, the thing that leaps out, John, was the decision to kick a field goal to go up 24-0 when it was fourth and so short that Gene Steratore couldn't even fit an index card between the ball and what would probably be the first down line. And O'Brien said afterwards that they didn't have a play they liked to call, which to me was the real head scratcher. John, how did that one sit with you?
Well, it didn't sit well with anybody. What he said is we didn't have a great play there. And so I asked him after the game about it, asked him again, first question Monday.
Right.
He said, I'm not going to talk about specific decisions, but then he said some worked this year, some didn't. The week before against Buffalo, they had 4th and 1. They ran a sneak with Deshaun Watson. It was stopped. The Bills responded by driving and kicking a field goal that forced overtime. So the failure on 4th and 1 could have kept them from winning that game over the Bills. And they went up by 4 scores, but when he went for the fake punt, he said he wanted to be aggressive because he had to score 50 points, which was hyperbole at the time. But yet he wasn't aggressive on 4th and 1. So I've never seen special teams, Rich, in my 44 years of covering the NFL, be involved in so many impactful plays. They score a touchdown on a block punt, recover a muff punt, 6-yard touchdown drive. And then they have the 58-yard kickoff return that ignited the sea of red and got everybody to wake up and start getting behind the Chiefs. That led to a touchdown. Then the fake punt led to a touchdown, and then a fumble on a kickoff return set up a touchdown. So that's 5 humongous plays by special teams. You never see that.
So what's the ramifications? Deshaun Watson even said Bill O'Brien's the right guy for the job because I guess he is smart enough to sense what was coming or was already brewing. There's no there, right, in Houston?
No, Bill O'Brien's got 3 years left on the contract. He's a general manager without the title. He makes all the decisions, only answers to the McNairs, and there's a lot of talk about them hiring a general manager. Even if they did, O'Brien would still have all the power, and he's going to have the power as long as he's the head coach here. And people say, well, why wouldn't the McNairs fire him? And I'm sure their reasoning, without talking to them, would be, well, we've won the division 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
we just won a second playoff game. We got to tweak the defense like we did the offense last year, and they need an overhaul on the defense, and they're not that far off. So I'm guessing that's what they're thinking, but people here are just livid that they're not firing O'Brien.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.